Sky Squad, typically when we're talking about the closet, we're definitely not talking about it in this way. Let's get into the tea with regards to what's going on in Kim and Kroy's closet and what skeletons lie in the background. All right. So we're going to talk about that. And we got to talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Beverly Hills. We got some tea on that. Yesterday, I didn't get a chance to come back around and do another video because I am knee deep in a writing project currently, and it is taking up much of my time. But if you guys like reality TV related content, if you like Housewives and all those fun reality TV shows, make sure you guys click the like button down below and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the tea. Now, we're talking closets. But what about them? And what's going on with Kim and Kroy and their closet? Well, let's get into it, shall we? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. So the headline reads, y'all, Kim and Kroy forced to follow strict closet sharing schedule as they stay under one roof amid nasty divorce drama regarding severe financial woes. Okay. Now, y'all know they still living together under the same roof. I don't know. I don't ever want to go through a divorce or anything like that. But I just be thinking to myself, like, it seems like that's very stressful to have to stay in the home with the person that you are no longer intending to be with. But then you have to ask yourself, are you willing to leave the place that you feel like you are entitled to? We see some of this going on with Simon and Portia. So, I mean, I guess this is a common theme in divorces, right? So, according to Radar Online, and shout out to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk for the visuals as well as the story, right? Now, about 7 months ago, a judge ordered Kim and Kroy to live on two separate sides of the house. That would seem, in my opinion, to be the probably the most amicable situation or the ideal situation if these two people are going to continue to live in this house together, right? So Kroy got the main bedroom while Kim exclusively uses the basement slash nanny suite. Now, I don't know. I don't. Is that humbling that you got to stay in the basement, down that you got to be down to the basement or the nanny suite? I mean, unless the nanny suite is like popping like that, I can imagine it's probably like a blow to the face to have to stay into the basement. But anyway, the agreement was apparently drafted to maintain peace after multiple arguments in front of their children that states, here's what it states: neither party shall enter the other party's individually awarded space in the marital residence without permission. Additionally, after Kim attempted to sell some of Kroy's belongings, including pricey luggage, they were banned from selling, consigning, disposing of, or trading any contested or agreed upon marital property. Now, y'all know that Kim had her little closet that she was selling, and not to be confused with the closet that we're talking about, but she was selling the wigs and the bags and all that type of stuff. I had assumed that it was to make some extra coin, but to be fair, there are a lot of people that consign luxury goods when they just no longer want them anymore. Like, I typically use the Real Real. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. If you want to consign some of your luxury pieces, because a lot of times I feel like you might as well get some coin from it if you ain't gonna use it no more, so you could buy some more luxury pieces, right? But in Kim's case, we know that she is facing some dire constraints. Okay. So it would seem to me that that was also the reason why she was doing the clickbait. I ain't gonna get into the clickbait right now because I saw an art. I know for a I know I saw another clickbait and it led to an article stating that they was getting back together. Then the next time I clicked on it, it was leading to an article talking about this. And I was like, Kim, because when you look at it, actually, let me show you what it say. Because I took a screenshot of the clickbait. I thought I did. Oh, I got it. Here, look. This what it say. I'm gonna show y'all on the camera. so y'all can see it. It says, I don't know if y'all can see that. It says, Kroy and I are back together. Lies. Lies. The lies, the lies, the lies. Okay, because I mean, y'all together where? I mean, okay, so let me not call her a liar. All right, allegedly. I mean, allegedly, that's a lie based on what is going on right here. Okay, now again, we go back to Kim. If you are selling your property, that's fine. But how you gonna try to sell the man's luggage? Okay, how he gonna leave if you selling his luggage? You want him to leave in trash bags? Anyway, they have been forced to keep living together due to severe financial woes. They've been hit with numerous lawsuits over unpaid credit card debts and bank loans, and the IRS claims they owe over $1 million in back taxes. Now, apparently they are cooperating to prevent foreclosure on their house, reviving a fight from a year ago. They requested a temporary restraining order from a judge this week to stop the bank from auctioning their mansion. Kim and Kroy listed the house for $6 million in October in an attempt to sell it quickly to pay off their debts. They dropped the price by $500,000 in December after failing to find a buyer, and then again in January to 4.5. Okay. Now, there was something else that I had seen where Kim can only go into the closet on certain days. I'm about to pull it up for you. Hold on. Yes, they got to share a closet schedule amid the divorce. Okay. Um. So apparently, the judge has made a schedule for them for when they can actually go into the closet. Apparently, because Kroy, like I said, he's in the primary bedroom. And then they have at least 6 other closets, but they've been sharing the one in Kroy's domain. And unsurprisingly, this has gotten ugly. So now Kim is only allowed to enter the closet on Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And Kroy was not given specific days and times, and he's forbidden from entering the closet during Kim's time. Okay. So Kim is also going to have to retire her Kim ZB Closet Instagram account, where she previously tried to make and allegedly pocket cash by selling. That's what she was trying to sell, those goods. Okay. See, doing too much. Porsha and Simon, they about to be on the same path. They about to be on the closet schedule too. Listen, if they don't shape up, you know what I'm saying? The judge gonna put one of them on the closet schedule, and then how you gonna film the show? I guess if you can't get into your own closet, what you could possibly do, Porsha, is get into Kenya Moore's closet, okay? Because Porsha and Kenya have been pictured here, okay? They are pictured here together from their previous outing that we had just seen. Was it yesterday or the other day? And don't that look like 2 Rolls Royces right there that Simon said only Shamia got? Mm-hmm. I guess they said, you know what? Babbies link up, and pose, click, pose, click. Your move, Simon. Your move. I mean, again, great press for the show. You know what I'm saying? Porsha and Kenya on one accord. Can they make it last all season? Will they? Won't they? Will they get along? Hopefully they will, because I'm tired of seeing the rest of that stuff again. I don't want to see no more. But anyway, y'all let us know what y'all think Simon is going to do next. Is he going to blow a gasket over this or not? Okay. And so then the last thing that we have to talk to you guys about is Bravo has interestingly released the full cast for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, again, Bravo, we thank you for the official, but we already kind of knew. The only thing that's missing from this is really Eva LaRue, okay? I guess she didn't make the cut. Maybe she found out it won't gonna be all it was cracked up to be. Or maybe they only had the budget for one. Because as you guys can see, the full cast consists of 6 people. That would be Garcelle Bouvet, Erica Jane, Dorit Kimsley, Kyle Richards, and Sutton Strack. And they will be joined by newbie is it Bazuma? St. John? And then you have Kathy Hilton and Jennifer Tilly as the official friends. I'm not mad at this cast. I mean, we got 6 diamond holders. I prefer 7, but given that we have 2 friends, I think that this could make for an interesting bunch. Um, we had previously talked about, I don't know if she goes by Boz or Bazuma, but we had actually talked about her in a previous video before, and I hope I'm not mispronouncing her name. But anyway, she made a post as well. As you guys can see here, she is looking fine as wine, baby. Fine as wine. And, she posts a link to the article from the Daily Dish, with a couple of, little things that she had to say. And I'm like, is this your backyard, baby? Is this your backyard? It's giving. It's giving. Don't she look good, though? Um, So I'm excited. I'm excited to see, what kind of energy she brings to the mix on this particular franchise. I'm really kind of excited to see what stories we're gonna be getting with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Um, I'm interested. I'm interested. Who's gonna cause the chaos? Who's gonna cause the trouble? Who's gonna cause the drama? We know Kathy's gonna be there for the laughs. I'm sure Jennifer Tilly will be as well. And I hope that Jennifer Tilly is a much needed backup for Sutton, particularly with Kyle still running around. Okay. So that's all the news and TV that we got for you guys right now. If anything else pops off, likely I won't be able to get back to you guys tonight, but definitely will be able to do so tomorrow. All right. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure to pick up a copy of my latest book, The Wickedest Wives, Book 2, A Vicious Reality. It follows Book 1, which was called Desiree's Desire, and it continues to follow Desiree Davenport's journey as she is leaving the world of news and entering into the world of reality television, where chaos ensues. And Book 2 picks up right where Book 1 left off. And for me, I'm super excited about Book 2 because it feels like I'm watching a reality TV show as I'm reading it, because everything is happening boom, 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 boom. Also, too, guys, we are still going to Bali in September 25th through the 1st of October. If you guys haven't already done so, be sure to tap in now. We only have a few spots left, and I'm hoping to fill those up so that we can then get started planning on the next one. I do have a lot of questions from people asking about, well, I'm afraid to fly by myself, or I can't find anybody to go with me. Just a couple of quick tips for you guys. For those of you guys who may be afraid to fly that far by yourself, I do understand and empathize with you. But here's a couple of tips for you. Turn on your location services when you are flying, so that at least when you get into an airport that may be unfamiliar to you, you can have your location services on for your friends and family. I would also air tag my luggage. Basically, at least in that instance, you can sort of see within a specific radius that your luggage and your belongings are still with you. The other thing that I do is I text my friends and family my flight number, because that way your friends and family can track the flight path and see exactly where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. They can usually tell when you are flying exactly when you will land, when you're going to take off. It gives all of the updates that you need. And then to me, personally, I like to lay back and kick back on a long flight because it gives me nothing to do. I don't have to think. It is the one time I don't have to think. I don't have to do anything. I get myself a cocktail. I lay back. I watch movies. I read. I just enjoy the silence sometimes. And then finally, I mean, if you are really, really super concerned about it, make sure that you guys, book a flight with a layover of at least 3 to 5 hours, because you just never know what you're going to run into when you get to an airport that you're unfamiliar with, especially in another country. And that way you can also possibly have lounge access, because you can check with your credit card. You can also check with the airline, and you can also check with the airport itself to find out if there are lounges that you can either access via your credit card, via your your mileage or or actually sometimes even pay for a access to a lounge. So just a couple of quick tips for you guys who are interested in going, but may have been on the fence and you scared. I mean, like a lot of times, a lot of people will only go certain places if they have people that they specifically know that are going. But I encourage you guys to step out on faith and try something different. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. You only live once. And if you're going to be always waiting for people that are probably never going to really travel with you to some of the places that you really want to go, you could be waiting a lifetime. So don't miss this opportunity. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a good group. And of course, if y'all know I'm there, it's going to be fun, lit, and transformative. With that being said, y'all, that is all we got for right now. And I will catch you, of course, in the next video.